Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to review the Instant Pot model number IP-DUO60 ENW 6-quart brushed stainless steel electric pressure cooker. So here is what we have after the unboxing. We have the user manual, quick reference guide, and a cooking recipe. And of course, this is our main pot. If we look at the features, this Instant Pot is a 7-in-1 multi-cooker that works as an electric pressure cooker, a slow cooker, rice cooker, and yogurt maker, steamer, warmer, and even a saute pan, all in one. Living in limited kitchen space, I'm always shied away from single-use appliances, no matter how great they seem. Over the past 6 months, I've been getting more and more curious about this type of pressure cooker and adding it to my kitchen. Something like this multi-function cooking appliance is what I really need to save kitchen space. We begin with a look at the front panel. Here we see are the digital keypads. We have a LED display. We have different built-in preset function that tells the onboard microprocessor what are you cooking. I guess the onboard microprocessor can adjust the pressure level and cooking time based on your input. We have here different features, slow cooking, pressure cooking. This button here we can adjust the pressure level or time. We have function for yogurt. I'm not sure how to make yogurt. Saute function. This might be very popular for browning the meat and saute onions. We have a manual override function. This probably will custom adjust the pressure and cook time. We have a timer. You can set this to when to start cooking. Like you put all your stuff ready in the pot and then you set the trigger when do you want to start cook. And here we have a keep warm / cancel button. Let's have a look on the inside. The sound tells you the lid is detached. So here we have, this is the 6-quart stainless steel pot. We have a measuring meter here. And over here, this is the lid. We have some silicone sealant to lock in the pressure. This is a valve to release the pressure. And on the top, this is the valve for sealing option and venting option. So if I turn the knob this way, it will lock in the pressure from inside. And if I do this way, all the pressure, the valve is open, all the pressure will be released. While you are cooking, make sure the valve is turned to sealing position. And once you're finished cooking, you can release the pressure by turning the knob to the venting. The instruction reference guide tells you exactly what buttons to push for different type of cooking. So for example, if we want to cook meat, stew, rice, or whatever, push down on release steam. So I'm gonna make sure the steam is out. Then I'm going to click on the program key. For example, I'm gonna choose meat stew. Okay, so 35, that means 35 minutes typically for meat and stew. And here you can adjust the time, adjust 45 minutes, 46 minutes, whatever. And then next thing you can do is you can change the pressure. Right now it's on high pressure. Adjust cooking time, I just showed. And after 10 seconds, the pot automatically turned on. When you're cooking, make sure your valve is turned into the sealing position. This will lock in all the pressure from the inside. When opening the lid, make sure you vent off all the pressure from the inside. So you want to turn the knob into venting position, and after some time all the steam is released, then you can turn the lid and open it. And to cancel cooking, simply just push keep warm / cancel button. We see it's now turned off. A nice thing about this pot is it comes with a sample recipe book, and here are the different things you can make using this pot. For today, I'm going to be making a traditional, authentic Irish lamb stew. Here are the ingredients for my stew. I have lamb shoulder chops, potatoes, carrots, green pepper, onion, garlic, beef broth, salt and pepper, some olive oil, and flour for thickening up the stew. First, I'm going to chop up the meat into chunks. Add a little bit salt and pepper to the meat. First, I'm going to saute the meat. Over here, I want to push the saute key. I can adjust the temperature setting. High heat, less heat, normal heat. I'm going to leave as a normal heat. And then after 10 seconds, it should automatically start. Now we see the pot is turned on. I'm going to pour in a little bit olive oil. Now the meat can go in. Give it a stir. Make sure all sides get cooked evenly. Onion goes in next. Once the meat turns brown color, we can pour in the beef stock. Then we're gonna put in rest of our ingredients. Give it a good stir. I'm going to add a tablespoon of flour to thicken up the soup. Now I'm going to close the lid. I'm going to put the valve into sealed position, and I'm going to cancel saute and start meat and stew. Set this to normal 35 minutes. After 10 seconds, it will automatically start. Okay, so we'll come back in 35 minutes. Okay, it's been 35 minutes. The cooking should be finished. First, we're going to open the steamer valve, release the pressure, then we can open the lid. Be very careful not to get close to the steamer valve. You see all the high pressure is now released from the pot. Once all the pressure is released, we can see this indicator is now retracted to the inside. So now we know it's safe to open the lid. Let's take a look inside. Wow, the smell is wonderful. And here we go. This is our stew. Traditional, authentic Irish lamb stew. Let's have a taste. Be very careful, it's very hot. Excellent. Let's try a piece of meat. Bon appetit. The meat is extremely tender. It's very well cooked. Incredible. The meat is so soft. Try a little bit sauce. It's got that wonderful savory taste. Excellent. The Instant Pot electric pressure cooker made the lamb stew recipe extremely easy and fast. It's easy because all the ingredients goes into one pot around the same time, except when you're sauteing the meat and onions. You don't ever need to swap ingredients during the cooking process. This means less cleaning effort for later. Cooking time is super fast, and in just 35 minutes, I had the meal ready to eat. If I was using a traditional cast iron pot, I need at least 2 hours to cook the meat thoroughly. With a pressure cooker, all the aroma is sealed, locked inside the pot, so I don't lose any of that goodness flavors. The end result is a delicious, simple, comforting Irish lamb stew. Good for St. Patrick's Day or any other holidays, or even as a hangover cure. The stew tasted absolutely delicious. The meat is super tender, falling right off the bone. All the juices are retained in the meat, so when you put in your mouth, it melted just like butter. Cleaning up is also extremely simple. There is only one pot to clean at the end. The stainless steel pot can be detached from the pressure cooker and is dishwasher safe.